How you doing, guys? This is Ryan. Welcome back to the channel. I'm actually doing this video in my loft and I'm thinking about making it a YouTube studio, so you might see more videos up here. But today is a very special video. It's in collaboration with Mike the Investor, and as you can see from the title down below, that we're going to do a stock analysis of the company Altria. It's been a very popular stock to talk about here on YouTube. In the dividend community specifically, Altria is actually an unqualified dividend king with a very interesting past. And they're known as a sin stock, meaning they sell things like tobacco products. They're getting into the cannabis industry as well, and also the vaping industry. Personally, I don't use any of those products, and usually a criteria for me to invest in something, I have to have some kind of strong feeling towards the product, but the stock has been really beaten up, so I think there could be an opportunity here to make some money. And after you watch this video, make sure to go on over to Mike's channel. I have his channel linked in the description below. And I'm doing a video on his channel going over what is a better investment, REITs, a real estate investment trust, or actually investing in physical rental property. So again, Mike's channel is linked down below. Go check out his video. I strongly suggest subscribing to his channel. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and let's get into it.
Thanks a lot for having me on, Ryan. I'm Mike from Mike the Investor's channel, and we're talking 4 reasons to buy the unqualified dividend king, Altria. Stay tuned. And before we get started, I just want to say we are not financial advisors. We highly recommend still doing your own financial research or talking to a financial professional. Let's jump into it. Reason 1, their proven performance. Altria has shown us time and time again how strong this company really is. They have 50 years of dividend increases this year. They are considered a dividend king, but they are not on the dividend king list because their 07 Kraft Heinz spinoff and their 08 Philip Morris spinoff. And I want to show you their dividend graph from all the way from 1989 to the current year of 2019. So you can see the dip on 2007 and 2008, and that will be the spinoffs that they had from when they sold Kraft Heinz and when they separated from Philip Morris. And as we look at a quick article on Fool.com, Altria is an investment royalty after 50 straight years of dividend hikes. And this article came out September 3rd of 2019. Although Altria offered only a modest 5% increase when it raised its quarterly dividend payment to 84 cents per share over the prior 80 cents payout, it marked the 50th consecutive year the tobacco giant has raised its dividend. Typically, a record like that will qualify a company as a dividend king, a rare field group of only 26 companies that have annually increased their dividends for 50 years or more. However, because of the spinoffs Altria has made over the years, the dollar amount paid hasn't always been higher from year to year. So for those who maintain the roles, the tobacco company may not fully qualify, and thus as those should still treat Altria as royalty. So that's point number 1 for why you should consider Altria, their proven performance. And let's go ahead and dive into point number 2, and it will be their market cap size. They have an $82 billion market cap size. They are a Fortune 200 company, and they were founded in 1919. And to be exact, they were actually incorporated in 1919, and the beginning stages of Altria started in 1985. And that's just if you wanted to know the full history of the tobacco giant Altria. Typically, companies with larger market caps are safer than your companies with smaller market caps because they can withstand larger economic mishaps in the market. So if you don't know anything about market cap sizes, there are 5 market caps in the stock market, and here they are: micro caps, small caps, your mid-cap companies, your large-cap companies, which is Altria, and then you have your mega-cap companies, which would be your companies like Apple and Microsoft. And that shows how large this company really is. And Altria is in the consumer staples sector. They are also in the tobacco industry, as we talked about a little earlier. They have about 8,300 employees, and they were founded in 1919, which I kind of described a little earlier. So that just kind of gives you a breakdown on how long this company has been around and the size of this company. Now we're going to dive into the 3rd reason on why you should consider buying Altria, and it is their proven market leadership. They are the industry leader, leading cigarette US maker. That is incredible. There are a ton of people that still smoke today. Altria owns over a third of the leading e-cig maker Juul Labs, which has a 75% share market of the vaping industry. That is powerful. So either way the market swings, Altria will be okay because they control most of the cigarette market and they also control most of the vaping industry as well. So whichever way the government decides to go, Altria will still be standing when the smoke clears. And also recently they just started selling the IQOS. And here's a picture of the IQOS mobile retail unit. And the first IQOS store is expected to open in Atlanta, which was September of last month. So things are still looking good for Altria. Even though tobacco sales have been declining over the years, they have a strong business model and a very strong management team, which brings me to reason number 4 on why you should consider buying Altria. This reason alone could be enough to make you want to buy Altria, their relevant staying power. So there are still 34 million Americans that smoke, 13.8 million use nicotine products, and 7 million of them vape using nicotine products. Also, Altria has a 4 to 7% growth year over year, even with declining tobacco sales. That is incredible. And I want to show you a quick article on Seeking Alpha. And it says, the combination of fat profit margins plus minuscule capital requirements means Altria gushes free cash flow. Over the last 5 years, the business generated $25 billion in free cash flow on $127 billion in sales for a 20% free cash flow margin. Compare that with the average S&P 500 company, which generates 12% free cash flow margins. So right there shows you the power of this company. It shows you how strong Altria really is over the years to come. They have 50 years of dividend growth and still growing every single year. And they have been generating $25 billion of cash flow over the last 5 years, even with declining tobacco sales. So those are the 4 reasons why you should consider buying the unqualified dividend king Altria. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks again for having me on the channel, Ryan. I'm Mike from Mike the Investor's channel. Stay motivated, stay inspired, invest in yourself, and I will see you guys back next time.
All right, so what do you guys think of Mike's stock analysis? Very thorough, very detailed. What do you guys think about Altria as a possible investment? And as you can see, Mike is very talented. He's one of the best public speakers I've ever come across. I actually asked him, did you go to school for this, or how did you learn how to speak that well? So he articulates very well. He has a great dividend portfolio. If you like content like that, please make sure you go on over to his channel, show him some love. And again, check out my video and let's talk about REITs and physical real estate. And as always, until next time.